Okay. People thought the bad experience I had at Wally's last night was a fluke, so I'm giving them another shot. It's 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday. There's a Winnebago in here, but not a lot of people. Walking around this section, this is where they sell lanyards, hats, shirts, also mugs, glasses, water bottles, even some games and toys, a good variety of items. And some snacks over there. Last night I bought some of this popcorn. I'll give you a review in just a second. While in the bathroom, I see the faucet dispense water and soap, plus the hand dryer is built into the faucet. As for the bathroom itself, half of the bathroom stalls were clogged up with effluence. Gross. As for the popcorn, it didn't taste very good. No flavor and very bland. My dad got a brisket and egg taco. He said the brisket tasted like those soft little bacon bits, and the egg was very yucky. He threw it out after just 2 bites. Still not much open. They did open the bakery section, but the special coffee area was closed. Very surprising at the breakfast time. The employees were very friendly, so I'll give them props there, but the place was still empty. I gave Wally's 2 tries, but I have to give it a hard pass. I get you guys might think I'm just a buggy stan, but I call it like I see it. Anyway, back on the road. Coming in from the south on Interstates 44 and 55, checking out the beautiful Gateway Arch. It was raining off and on last night, but it looks like some breaks in the clouds, so I'm hoping the rain holds off as I have some outdoor filming to do. My first stop takes me to probably the best viewing point of the Gateway Arch in the St. Louis skyline, and it's on the Illinois side of the river. To get there, I'm taking the Eads Bridge across the Mississippi River. Now on the Illinois side, the main attraction over here is the Casino Queen. But not far from the Casino Queen is an overlook where you can get a fantastic view of the St. Louis skyline and the Mississippi River. Looks like some cops directly under the Eads Bridge, keeping the law in order. I was here about a year ago. Directly in front of me is the Malcolm W. Martin Overlook. Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome everyone! On this video I travel through the great state of Illinois, starting with this great overlook of the Gateway Arch. I'll return to some favorite places and see some new spots. Gonna have a great day. Let's go! Embarrassing fact. When I approached the top of this platform, I thought this was a real guy sitting there by himself, but it's a bronze statue of Malcolm Martin. This marker shows the various points of interest in the St. Louis skyline. By the way, the view costs nothing. I'm zoomed in as far as I can go. You can kind of see the windows at the top of the arch, where the observation area is located. I'll leave Mr. Martin to himself to continue to stare intently at the skyline. I have to get going as I have a long day ahead of me. I'm glad I got to spend some time by myself on this platform. Well, me and my parents. Even on the middle level, the view isn't so bad. Not as much of the river is visible, but still a good view of the skyline and the arch. This is a really nice viewing area, but I recommend really following the directions closely to get here. My next stop is just a few miles away. Now in Granite City, not far from where I was. The scary and deteriorating clown face is looking directly into my soul. This styrofoam clown head has only been here for 3 years. Over there is a banana, by itself in the weeds. The SAT word of the day is coulrophobia, the fear of clowns. Down the block is what used to be a swing made for 10 people. That would have been cool to see with a large family, but as you can see, the 10-seater has been replaced by a single-seater and is falling into disrepair. I wonder if this area was meant to be a small park, but now it's overgrown with weeds. My next destination is not far from here, and this is somewhere I've been before. Still in Granite City, and we're taking this bridge that has just one lane for cars, which is controlled by a traffic light on both sides of the bridge. This bridge is so narrow that it could no longer support two-way traffic. You can still see the double yellow lines on the bridge. Plus you have to really watch your steering because the steel floor grips your tires. This road was formerly part of Route 66. And now I'm back on Chateau Island. At the end of the road is the old Chain of Rocks Bridge. This bridge used to carry a lot of traffic between Illinois and Missouri when it was part of Route 66. Now it's a pedestrian-only bridge. Just before the bridge is this informational marker for this bridge, and also numerous stops and towns along Route 66 in Illinois. The big red arrow shows where we are, on the west side of Illinois. Just 2,150 miles to California. Alright, we have a lot of stops after walking across this bridge, so we better get started. It's still pretty early in the day, so not a lot of people on the bridge yet. Also, it's pretty cloudy, so that might be keeping people away. On the right is Interstate 270, the new Chain of Rocks Bridge. On the left is looking pretty nasty. Look at those dark clouds that rolled in around the downtown area. I bet they're getting rain right now. Anyway, going to proceed across the bridge. The bridge is 1 mile in length, one way, and we'll be going all the way across today. Zooming in, you can see the Gateway Arch and some of the buildings downtown. It's very dark over there. On the left are some informational markers. Last year when I walked the bridge, I was guessing this was the state line. No real indicator that I'm now in Missouri. The first marker talks about fish and wildlife in and along the Mississippi River. The second marker talks about the mighty Mississippi River, a river that lives up to its name. It's very mighty indeed. Up here is the famous bend in the bridge. Back when this bridge was built, it was very unusual to have curves in a bridge. I think they built this as 2 separate bridges to accomplish the curve here. Now continuing my walk to the Missouri shoreline. Look at this interesting bench. The seat and backrest are made from an old Route 66 sign. The sign is a reproduction of the 66 Auto Court Hotel sign. There's another Route 66 bench. I think this is a bike rack on the left. Kind of an odd place to have a bike rack. Here's the other side of the motel sign. 1935 to 65. That sign represents the years this bridge was a part of Route 66. Just about all of the way across the bridge. This is my first time walking all the way across. This marker talks about the history of the Old China Rocks Bridge. I was wondering what those castles in the river were. They were built to draw drinking water. This opened as a toll bridge in 1929. Then Route 66 was routed along this bridge in 1935. The bridge closed in 1970 and reopened to pedestrians in 1999. I've now reached the other side of the bridge, and right away I noticed there's no parking area on the Missouri side. To the left, it looks like a walking and biking trail continues along the Missouri shore. Some picnic tables, but that's it. So I guess I'll start walking back across. A marker dedicated to Ted Curtis, who led the effort to keep this bridge as a tourist attraction instead of bulldozing it back in the early 1970s. There's a sign stating the Illinois shore is 1 mile away. And over there, a sign that says Route 66 rest area. That's kinda neat, keeping with the Route 66 theme. Well, looking from the other side, the rest area is a couple of porta potties. I thought the rest area was enclosed restrooms with toilets, but nope. Just some nasty portable toilets. Now making my way back, you can see the bend in the bridge about halfway across. On the right, it looks like it's gotten cloudier, so now I'm hoping to beat the rain here. Zooming in, it still looks dark by the gateway arch and the skyscrapers. Back to the motel sign and the gas station sign. There is a special viewing platform. There's one of those castles in the water. Still really worried I'm gonna get rained on. This bridge, at this location, was where the robbery, rape, and murder by drowning of Julie and Robin Carey occurred on April 5th, 1991. Back at those yellow markers, my indicator that I'm back in the state of Illinois. Still not raining here, but those dark clouds are getting closer. And I made it back.
I have over 6,000 steps at the moment.
6,138 steps. Now on to my next stop. There's a little bit north from the bridge, in the city of Alton, Illinois. I'm walking down this brick walkway to the sculpture in front of me, and the sculpture is very, very, very tall. This is Robert Pershing Wadlow, who was a very tall man. I'll show you how tall he is. Wadlow was only 22 years old when he passed away. I'm standing on the platform, and I only reach about where Wadlow's waist is. He was so tall. Robert Wadlow was 8 feet 11 inches tall and weighed 490 pounds when he passed away. He was still growing. Look at the size of those shoes. I wonder what size they were. The marker notes Wadlow was Alton's gentleman giant, known for his positive attitude. At age 5, he was 5'6", and at age 10, he was the largest Boy Scout. He continued to grow, and when he died, he was precisely 8 feet and 11.1 inches tall and weighed 490 pounds. The statue was erected in 1985. Over here is a replica of Wadlow's chair. This marker says the furniture company made the special chair after seeing Wadlow in pain. It's really nice. He had very little feeling in his legs, but never used a wheelchair. He is in pain most of his life because of his continuous growth. If you've been to Ripley's Believe It or Not museum, chances are you've seen a display for Robert Wadlow, but they focus on the height and not so much the man. It was really nice to visit Wadlow's hometown. They are proud of him and thankful for all he's done for their community. Now I'm on my way to my next stop in the small town of Bunker Hill, Illinois. Bunker Hill, Illinois has an interesting Abraham Lincoln statue. The intersection has an American flag in the middle. And there's a cool painted mural. Greetings from Bunker Hill, where a small town makes a big difference. And here's the statue I'm here to see, Abraham Lincoln perched above Lady Liberty. Let's see the statue. It's just a block from the American flag. There's some parking in the median. And down here is the statue, Abraham Lincoln standing over Lady Liberty, who is writing something. Almost like Lincoln is overseeing what Lady Liberty is writing. She's writing, with malice towards none, from Lincoln's second inaugural address near the end of the Civil War. The statue is a gift from the Civil War commander as a way to give thanks to the people of Bunker Hill that served during the war. The statue looks a little weird. It looks like Lincoln is commanding Lady Liberty to write that quote. It's definitely a small town in Illinois if there's at least one bronze Lincoln statue in it. I've arrived in another small town with a Lincoln statue. Well, this is much bigger than Bunker Hill. This is the Montgomery County Courthouse, and the statue is over here. And here's the best president with a sore back. Oh no! Get President Lincoln some Tylenol. This marker knows the sculpture is named Among Friends. Lincoln was stretching after a long train ride to Hillsboro and was happy to meet some old friends. The marker also says this meeting took place in 1858, before he grew out his beard. He still wore his signature stovepipe hat. There's a water tower with the Hillsboro name. Now a sore back view. Great place for a selfie. There's something else in this town, very near the courthouse. I'm gonna walk across the street and check that out. Here's an old cannon on a platform. There's something on the platform which the cannon might be guarding. The larger marker with Lincoln's head is an engravement of the Gettysburg Address placed here in 1931, and the smaller marker above the head covers a time capsule which was buried in 1976. Another neat little Illinois town, Hillsboro has a population of about 6,000. This has a really nice downtown area as well. I'll drive down the main road on the way out to get a closer look. And just as I was leaving, I noticed something in that window. There's the president keeping watch. Before leaving Hillsboro, checking out the shops on this main road. On the right, the Orpheum Theater, showing Lightyear and Thor Love and Thunder. And that's it for this video. This day was so long, I had to split the day into 2 videos. So I'll show you the second part of my July 2022 drive through Illinois next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!